Okay, we're going into the mine. Can I carry anything?
I know. All good. So where you're walking above an area that's been scoped out down to that lower level where the water is.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Crocoite all the way up to here.
Right down.
Yeah. 2010 was where we discovered a fairly big pocket up. Well, not directly up there, but a bit. It's quite amazing work above us here. Spent a lot of time up there trying to find another 2010 pocket. Didn't happen. Then we came back down and started working along through just up here a bit, and opened up.
Just digging by hand.
Yeah. So we found some chambers there that had some good colour, and then it got bigger and bigger, but it was trending down like that. So it came down and continued. This was the end of the tunnel here at that point, and then we just went on ahead through here until we opened up the pocket. The Red River find that we called it. Started about here.
Oh, here we go.
Of the where
look at that.
Down on the ceiling here, but it was all the way down to the floor on both sides.
So you think this goes on up? This
No.
Crocoite here? Is
No,
it?
we've already done above that.
Not there, huh?
But there's, just a metre above us, there's a bit of a thing that goes through there.
So what are the walls? What rock is this?
This is like a gossamer, I guess.
Yeah.
Like a limestone.
Good hard stuff.
It's all quite brecciated. There's a bit of a mix of this and that through it. The top of the Red River that we left in place here. See?
So if you're going to get that out, you would come in right underneath it? It's all on the surface?
I know I'd be tempted to go up alongside it. For instance, if I was going to get these bits here, I'd probably just start widening back here a bit, just so you've got to make room and need to get your hands around pieces like that.
Uh-huh.
You literally got to get your hands in and around the base of them, otherwise they just fall once you start loosening the rock. It's a bit tricky, but it can be done. Now, before we started going down here, we were shooting along through here at level, and then we followed this in and went up here because there's a big open cavity up here. We got some of the best specimens that ever come out of this mine. Up in this area, that's all shored up here now.
So we're not in a dug tunnel now, we're in a crevice? Or is it a dug tunnel?
This was a part of the crevice, we widened it.
You widened it?
Probably about that wide to begin with.
Yeah.
And we've widened it. Followed the main colour, which made us go up this way, and then we opened up this one huge pocket that had sort of collapsed a bit on the sides there. We found some great crocoite that was growing in there though. It wasn't completely lined though, it was mostly a barren hole up there, but came along, went along the low, you can see signs of crocoite there that continue along. It pinches right in there, right at the end there. We've come back here though because as we were digging along here at the floor, we noticed the chambers were still trending down with good colour in them.
Uh-huh.
And we made a decision a little while back, why don't we just go straight down here and get alongside some of this stuff, and we can continue and get digging the chambers out either side, because it does go both ways.
So how deep is that I'm looking at right there?
Not so far.
Just the bottom we're looking at?
Yeah, it's basically the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where are you collecting now?
Right down here.
Right down in there?
Yeah. So I'm going to
get
down there with these flats. I've got a little bit of ducking and that to do.
I'm shocked, Bruce, shocked to find out it's dirty in a mine.
Sure.
Do me a favor and hold that and let me get in some of this for Leah.
Yeah.
This is where you're mining now, is in here? This is the stuff you're taking out. What's the white?
That's the gibbsite I was telling you about. It's an aluminium mineral.
Yeah, right.
Closely associated with another locality type mineral called dundasite. There's a little bit of a chemical difference.
Can I touch one of these?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you see how
snap
fragile.
right,
Yeah.
You gotta be really careful.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's on very loose material. A lot of that's not going
So you're coming in behind here. This is where you're.
Right, yeah, I'll probably get a piece out of there. Some of the best pieces have already taken out of this side, if you like. You know, there's still a bit of a chunky thing there to get out of that bit. That's on hard ground. Now you're standing on galena here. That's about as wide as that so far.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Went from like it's barely an inch wide seam running down.
Just a lead
and
ledge
then it got
running
to about
through
and
here.
it got quite solid.
Yep.
And I've been going down on it trying to get, because as you can see, this is pretty all over this
Look
side.
right in there.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Where your left, your right foot is there? Oh no. Okay. Now you see the gleaner's right there, right up against where the crocoite zone
I
is
can
there.
see the colour, yeah.
And it's like really loose, weathered material right against this hard galena. And that's where we're getting some of the best sericite crystals right now, but they're still beautiful crocoite. I can't imagine what it's going to be like below us, but the chambers, that is the open vugs, are all running all very parallel, running into each other, and I expect a big chamber somewhere just below here somewhere where there's...
You think it'll open up when you get
It'll
through?
open up to bigger and better things down just below us here somewhere.
So would you ever take a diamond core drill and...
Yeah, I've done a lot of that with exploration work, yep.
But not in here, you wouldn't...
No,
Gotta look and see.
this mine's never been drilled on.
Yeah, all handwork.
Yeah, I mean, exploration companies have worked all around this area, but they haven't approached any of the crocoite miners to drill on their own properties. On
That's what Lance did, right? He said he went around with a
That's
diamond
right.
drill. Yeah.
Oh, it's a funny old bugger, man.
So we're all the way in now.
Oh,
This
pretty
level,
much.
At this level, yeah.
Pretty much. Like I said, that it continues just along there, putting another 7 or 8 yards that way.
Up
And that's
above,
as far
yeah.
as we've
Yeah.
gone, really. And this is going down here. So what I'm going to do while you're here today is I'll get you to stand back here in a minute, and I'll put a box there between us. And I can remove that ladder, and I'll just get down in there a bit, and I'm going to pick the pieces out down close to the
Okay. There's a ladder up here. Yeah.
Right.
We'll swap.
Very good. So I'll need there's a little saw here somewhere. What I do? That's it.
That's drywall stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. It will. The stuff quite well. You see a bit of a
Oh, it goes right in.
cut like that sometimes, and you just need to get like a screwdriver sometimes, and just go
Pop it off.
Just all you need is that little bit of space sometimes just to get something in. But if you go battering with a hammer or something into these, the crystals just fall off. So you got to. That's where these come in handy. And anyway, what I was looking at yesterday, I actually bumped a bit of this here yesterday, and some nice red lumps fell out of this stuff here. So yeah. What I can get out of this stuff here.
Nice. Look at that.
I mean, yeah, you should see it's all very brick.
Crumbly, yeah.
It's quite.
So you have trouble getting that to market, right?
Yeah, like that, yeah.
Anybody picked it up in the store, it just fall apart.
Well, that's right. So you can't just sell that.
Yeah.
So try and get it a bit harder ground. If it's a bit more spectacular, we'll rush that into a stabilising process.
Ah, how do you do that?
You mix a bit of glue and water.
White glue? Just wood
Yeah,
glue?
just like a PVA.
Yeah, PVA.
Working glue or something like that. It's fine.
Paint it.
And you just let it soak up into the matrix.
Mm-hmm.
Dry it off and it's hard as rock again. Who knows?
Ah, so just careful getting it out.
Trick is not to get the glue onto the crocoite itself. Leave a coating on it.
With the base is porous, so you can soak into it.
Yeah.
Soak a liquid in.
Yeah. Look at that. That's just muck. I'm just going to try and get a couple of bigger pieces of this as I can, because it's going to be. You see that red lump on the ground there? See, that's a specimen there in its own right. Keep it there.
Yeah, it's a beautiful mineral.
Yeah. There's enough crocoite there to hold that specimen The colour is extraordinary. This is the best coloured crocoite I've seen ever.
Look at that one. Oh, look at that. That's a beauty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
There's going to be more. Oh.
Okay, Bruce, look up this way. There you go. Got you.
Got me.
You'll be famous with my granddaughter.
Oh, that's great. We'll be famous somehow.
Do you have kids?
I don't know.
You got to get to work on that. You know, then it's not the river God brings you.
I know. I think I might have left the run too late.
I never planned to have them. You know, just I looked around and all of a sudden there were 3 boys.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think I was just a bit more careful. I wasn't rushing into it. I wanted kids at some point, but when my wife left me, you know, sort of.
So how old are you?
Oh well, I'll be 55 this year.
Wow, kid.
Like I said, I've left my run a bit late now. It's strange enough, I haven't been in a relationship for a long time, but then recently got in touch with an old friend from school. We hit it off, so she's about to move down here to live with me.
Well,
Yeah.
that's not bad. Where'd you go to school? What'd you study? Banking?
No. This is high school I'm talking about in a small country town in Queensland.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So